It's Josh Denzel here in Jacksonville for the first ever episode of Inside Access. We're going to be getting behind the scenes with the Jacksonville Jaguars all week ahead of their huge trip to London. This is the players' entrance. They roll through here. They head to the locker room, which we'll see a little bit later. I mean, it's Minshew Mania. You know it's Minshew Mania when the pumpkins have moustaches. So we're here in the depths of the Jacksonville Jaguars Stadium in the locker room. This is not like any normal locker room. This is not a little porter cabin in a park. This is a 200 square foot. It's a spa. Over here, you'll see you've got a jacuzzi, shower, sauna, steam. It is literally like going for a spa weekend in here. Don't watch the odd socks over there. You don't want the boots hanging around the floor to be tripped up on because they're not small. They're over here in their very special boot, boot airing, boot drying little zone that we've got here in the change room. Look at the size of some of these shoes. Hang on, like, what is that? That is a size 14. A size 14, I didn't even know shoes went that high. I mean, it smells relatively fresh, which is surprising. It's not like your usual 11 aside, 3 subs sat there, stood up, can't sit down. There's the rumours that they've ordered 30,000 fake moustaches, 30,000 pairs of jean shorts because Minshew Mania is taking over. D.D. Westbrook is an electric wide receiver. Came into the team a few years ago. He's someone that has come on leaps and bounds. Last year, he had an okay season. This year, he's really making a mark. What is in a locker room of an American football player? Is it? We'll have a little look. You won't mind me looking at his stuff. About 15 different new shirts. I mean, it's basically a wardrobe. What else has he got? I mean, I don't really want to look at his old boxers. I can't imagine what it would be like when it was fall. This is like the calm before the storm. Think about this when you might be losing the game at half time. You've got defensive coach, got offensive coaches, everyone's screaming. People are hyping each other up, there's music playing. Like, I cannot imagine what it would be like when everyone's in here. So we're about 3 hours away from kickoff right now. All the players are starting to arrive. You can see it's the calm before the storm is building. What you can't feel through the camera is how hot it is right now. I mean, I heard that the first game they played here at home was 123 degrees on the field, and I don't know how you're going to put the pads on. You're going to end up getting tackled, full sprints. You know, playing professional American football in this weather must be tough, but what a place to do it. We're gonna go and find some real American tailgaters, okay? And that's basically where they park up, chill out hours before the game, get a little spread on. Go and find them now. Right, guys, we've found some of our American counterparts. Does this happen every week? Who is it? Is he one of yours?
No, he's not.
This is what happens, right? What time is it? It's early enough in the morning, and we've got shots going on here. That's that Florida welcome. I'm enjoying it. You got a barbecue on the back. You got your TV to watch the game.
We watched the game that's already on before us.
So you see what your rivals are up to. So you were up at 9:30, 6:30 to get here.
Hell yeah, man.
6:30, and the game starts at what, 1 o'clock?
Well, at least we have a good time, you know?
Who do you think my favourite football team is? Okay, so what? I just sit on it like this.
There's the brake, there's accelerator,
Okay.
it's a little unstable on the turn.
Oh, hang on a minute. I'm riding a cooler around. There's no need for a break here. We're fast and furious. Oh, where's the horn? You've done me with the horn there. Okay. Oh, don't worry about me. I'll see you guys later, okay? It's cool. We're about an hour away from kickoff. As you can see, The pitch side is absolutely rammed. The players are making their way from the change room that we saw through the tunnel out onto the pitch. It is absolutely roasting. The atmosphere is building. The fans have come out in full force. You've got the Saints fans over there making a lot of noise, but the Jacksonville fans are here in numbers. They're coming from the tailgate. Should be really exciting. Almost at the 25th anniversary of this great club. So what's changed? So what's changed in those 25 years since you were here?
Well, a lot has changed, and you know, it's been 25 years. Some great memories. I think the game has changed a little bit. You know, they protect the quarterbacks more than they did in my time. A lot of it's still the same. Our fans are still great. We got a beautiful stadium. What's fun is that, you know, we've got a good football team right now, so it's fun to cheer. One thing that has been consistent for 25 years, our fan base has been great. They come week in and week out during the season and support this team. You know, Coach Coughlin, who was my coach back when I was here, is still part of the organization. So some things have changed. A lot is still the same.
I can tell you right now that you won't find this on a Saturday down at Bramall Lane. You might come close at Crystal Palace, but this is special. Girls, what do we say? So we've made our way right to the top of the stadium because I've heard, a little birdie's told me, it wasn't him, that there's a swimming pool in the stadium where you can sit in the swimming pool and watch the game. I don't believe it, but I'm going to check it out. They weren't lying. They weren't joking. There is a full-on swimming pool. Check this out, right? This is a jacuzzi, a swimming pool, and look at the view. Look at the view. Girls, as if, right, we're in Jacksonville, there's a game going on behind us, and you're sat by the pool drinking a bud, and you're drinking a cocktail. Is it normal?
It's definitely the best experience that we have here in Jacksonville. We love to come here and cheer on our Jags, and of course, Minshew, he's the best.
What a day here in Jacksonville. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be for the Jags, losing out narrowly 13-6 to the Saints. We're going to head to the change room. We're going to talk to the boys, see how they're going to come back, because they are in London in 3 weeks' time, and it's go time. Today wasn't the day, but how you hype yourself up and kind of get ready for the London game in 3 weeks?
Man, we got another game, you know what I mean? So with that being said, obviously things didn't go the way that we wanted them to, but at the end of the day, we got to keep pushing day in, day out.
The vibe in the locker room is quite chilled. You know what I mean? How do you, the next day, how do you hype up the guys, in whether it be in training, in practice, you know what I mean? Or would you go and see each other? What's the kind of, after a loss, you kind of have your little crew together and kind of come together and work out how to kind of move forward?
It's kind of tough after a loss, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we know it's our job, you know what I'm saying? And so we pretty much just come in, put on the NBA Youngboy album, and from that point we get rocking, you know what I mean?
You looking forward to London?
Oh, most definitely, I can't wait.
You ever been to London?
Yeah, playing in the game over there. Yeah, this will be my 4th year doing it, so it'll be fun. I love it over there.
What's the difference between, I guess, the London Jags fans and over here?
I I wouldn't say it's much of a difference. I mean, you guys are just as passionate. You guys have your, well, we call it soccer, but you guys is football. I really like you guys as God Save the Queen, like when everybody kind of sings it in unison. It's a real cool experience. So it's fun, man. It's fun.
Wasn't your day today, but you're obviously going to come again. How do you feel like there's less pressure when you eventually go over to London in 3 weeks?
You know, whenever you're on the field, I feel like, you know, the pressure is the same, but it's also enjoyable to be over there, play a game over there. It adds another element to the game.
London's like a second home for you guys. You know what I mean? You're there every single year. Is it a big change? Is it a disadvantage or an advantage?
Well, hopefully the stadium have a lot of Jaguar fans that we can have a home field advantage there, because that's a division game and we need a W. That's going to be a critical game. So we're going to need to make sure we have an advantage. So make sure you got all the Jaguar fans out there coming up full force and making some noise for us.
So that's it from the first episode of Inside Access here at the Jacksonville Jags Stadium. We've done absolutely everything. We've seen the tailgate, we've been in the dressing room, we've even been pitch side. Stay tuned for the second episode coming soon.